Hey there, Jasdeep. So let's have a look through your almost final set of essays. I'm actually going to send you another set after I've corrected these, just to make sure you get as much practice in as possible. So with this question, is traditional schooling out of date? Does it do more harm than good? Is essentially the core of the two parts of the questions. So the issue of outdated traditional schooling has grown in importance over the past decade. Personally, I believe that although the existing education system can be old and unsuitable for numerous professions, it plays an important role in providing basic life skills and knowledge to students. Okay, but we need to tackle this question. The core of the question is asking for alternatives. Are there any alternatives available? And is it doing more harm than good? And we need to make sure that we tackle both of those things in the introduction. So you're correct in discussing the idea of outdated education, but the further ideas that there may be some alternatives available and that traditional education may be doing more harm than good have not been tackled here. So with the advancement in technology, alternative methods such as online learning, alternative methods are available for students to study the subjects they are passionate about. Good. Such learning systems can be customized to one's needs, which may... I don't like the use of flourish as a transitive verb in this style. So maybe develop. And also, you've said one's needs, and then you've used the plural. And obviously one is singular. So we could just say to develop natural talent. And here I would just say and improve creativity. For example, 50% of Google's new engineers learned machine coding in their school years through the internet, or via the internet. Thus, online courses can be a substitute to the traditional way of learning. Cool, so you have discussed alternatives here, but this needs to be spoken about up here. On the other hand, the traditional education system, or, because we've already used traditional lots, let's change over to conventional, is essential for young people to become responsible citizens, plural, of society. This is due to the fact that skills such as being a team player, public speaker, and interacting with others can only be developed in a school environment. I don't believe that's true. I think those sorts of skills are actually learned more effectively in society. And it's these very things that traditional schools struggle to develop. Traditional schools ask you to sit in a class, listen, and remember. And they are not very good. Those methods are not very good at developing teamwork, confidence, or social skills. Teamwork, confidence, and social skills need to be developed socially. For example, the University of Calgary reported that 75% of their online course students were unable to attend any group activities for a year. Therefore, the traditional system has a positive effect on students. This needs more expansion, since it provides a platform for socialization. Socialization, the act of being around other people and learning how to be around other people. In conclusion, alternative education has advantages which cannot be achieved by traditional ways of schooling. Traditional ways. But still, it is the best method. That's fine. But you're saying that traditional schooling is better than alternatives. But here it sounds like you are talking about the fact that alternative education is the best method. So in conclusion, alternative education has advantages which cannot be achieved by traditional ways of schooling. And as such, it is the best method for students. Or, it is best for students to attend a conventional school. It would be further beneficial for students if schools provided more creative subjects as major subjects. Maybe because we're repeating subjects, creative disciplines. But cool, let's move on to a letter. Once again, we don't need to capitalise sir and madam. Dear sir, madam, I'm writing to complain to you regarding the awful experience I had at your restaurant. I had a booking for my company's dinner in advance and asked specifically for a 10-person table. The receptionist assured. To insure is like financial. To assure is to make someone confident. I assure you this will be fine. The receptionist assured me that this would not be an issue. However, upon arriving at the restaurant, I was told that I would have to wait for 30 minutes. After waiting with my colleagues, the table we received had only sitting capacity for 8 people. Actually, it would be more natural if these were the other way around. The table we received only had seating capacity for 8 people. I asked a waiter to arrange for 2 extra seats, but it took them another 15 minutes. What we could say is, but this took them another 15 minutes. But this took them another 15 minutes, and I was humiliated in front of my workmates. This kind of service is not expected from such a high-standard restaurant. I would like you to refund the balance immediately. I would like you to refund the balance paid for the meal immediately and in full. Please find the enclosed receipt of the meal and my bank details. Please don't hesitate to contact me regarding this. Regards, Jasdeep Singh. Cool. All in all, you are writing at a very high level. I'm expecting a 7.5 from you in the exam. But just to make sure, I'll send you another 2 essays to complete, just to get as much practice in as possible. So best of luck, Squire. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye for now.